Alright, here we go with yet another cube draft. And we're going to open up pack one, pick one here. Okay. Not an easy slam, but not a very hard one either. There's a couple picks you could take in this pack. I'm gonna take the Demonic Tutor just because I like drafting unfair combos, and Demonic Tutor just kind of allows you to take whatever you, or get whatever you need in your deck, whether it's a Damnation or a Counterspell or a O-Ring or something, whatever you need, or even a piece for a combo. But I wouldn't disagree with somebody who went with the Vendilion Click route, or Graveborn Muse is also a very good card, and Ajani Vengeant. Planeswalkers are very powerful in this format just because there aren't a ton of things that deal with them, and I don't really like Ajani's colors in Cube, but we're going to go ahead and take this Demonic Tutor. I really like black as a color, so I'm happy taking that. Alright, wow, I like this pack. This pack has a lot of cards that I like to play in a lot of different decks. Oracle of Moldiah, Genesis is amazing in any kind of, if you get like Survival of the Fittest or something like that. Actually, if we took Survival of the Fittest, pack one, pick one, I'd probably take this Genesis here. Even like Frost Titan and DOJ are all great. I'm going to go ahead and take Sensei's Divining Top because I play this in any and every deck that I have ever played in Cube. I love this card for many reasons, and you'll see why once we start playing with it. So not a bad start here. Definitely could be worse. Ooh. They're just asking me to go Reanimator here. Okay, so we have some interesting picks here. I'm not really sure how good Liliana is in this format. I haven't gotten a ton of times to be able to play with her. I do like playing Reanimator. We don't really have a lot of or any cards really that, I mean, I guess Demonic Tutor is any card in our deck, and Sensei Divining Top helps us find cards, but I think if we are going to play Reanimator, that Liliana actually goes pretty well with it, and I'd like an opportunity to be able to play with her, so I think I'm going to go ahead and snap it up. At the same time, I kind of want to take the Consecrated Sphinx, because, well, we pass the Vendilion Click. God, it's a tough choice. I kind of want to, I mean, I like taking the Liliana because it keeps our colors open, but Consecrated Sphinx is such a powerful card that, we'll take Liliana and just kind of commit to black here. We're not passing a lot of good black either, so that's fine. Oh, we are rewarded. We will slam this Recurring Nightmare. Can't believe, I mean, this is like a pack one, pick one card. I'm surprised it's still here. I really like Primeval Titan, but no question we are taking that Recurring Nightmare. Okay. The Corpse Dance is interesting. I've actually I haven't really gotten a chance to play with this card very much either. Scrubland here, Marsh Flats. I think the pick here is a land. And I don't know, I mean, I guess Scrubland's is a little bit better than the Marsh Flats, because if we get it, then it's both colors as opposed to having to fetch. I mean, like, fetch lands are better with something like Brainstorm or Jason Mind Sculptor, but we'll just pick up a Scrubland. I really like going black-white, so if we do end up using the Scrubland in a black-white style of Reanimator-esque nonsense, then we will be using that Scrubland quite a bit. Interesting. Well, we have two of my favorite cards in this pack, Terracodon and Sundering Titan. You will not see me passing up on very many Terracodons. That being said, I don't know if green is open or not. Green is often open, but I guess Terracodon is one of my favorite cards to play, but Sundering Titan is also just wins you the game just as easily. Sundering Titan keeps us colorless. You know what? I think I want to play this. I'm going to take the Sundering Titan just because I know in the deck that we have right now that we definitely will be playing this card. Whereas if we take the Terrastodon, even though it is one of my favorite cards ever, I don't know if we're going to be playing green. I wish I had taken the Terrastodon because now there's an Avenger of Zendikar. But you can't predict stuff like that. So I'm going to go ahead and pick up this Avenger. I know we passed the Terrastodon, but I like green-black Reanimator, and we may even splash in white for kind of a junk Reanimator type thing. If we get like Burial Rites or something, we can use a Scrubland. Avenger's an awesome card. Nice. Okay, so some good cards here. I think I just want to take Reanimate, just because it's the most powerful card. I mean, like, Skin Render and Bone Shredder, I really do want to take those, and even the Blood Gift Demon is good, but I think with, like, the theme we're trying to go with right now, like, if we can reanimate, like, a Sundering Titan or an Avenger, we're probably just winning that game, so I think I'm going to go ahead and take Reanimate. I think it's the most powerful card there. Interesting. So we wield the Graveborn Muse. One of the things if you ever draft black in Cube, you want to be careful with your life total, because 20 life is not a lot to work with when you're running like Reanimate, Graveborn, Muse, Phyrexian Arena, Necropotence, Thoughtseize. Like, there's a lot of things, even like Painlands like this, or like Overgrown Tomb, stuff like that. There's a lot of things that pay life. So we'll take the Graveborn Muse, but we just want to be aware that we already have a couple things that make us lose life, so they definitely have diminishing returns, because you can't just play all of them. And what we were just talking about, Genesis and Reanimator decks, so yay. Gatekeeper's fine. Gatekeeper's a good card too, but I love this card as well. But I'm going to take Genesis. Okay, so interesting. Putrid Imp is good just because it kind of gives us an outlet, but I think I'd rather have the card that actually reanimates something than the card that discards something to the graveyard, because I think these are kind of harder to come by than discard outlets. I want to take Nezumi Shortfang just because I like that card, but I'm not going to pass up on fixing. These cards are all fine. I guess I'll just take a Hermit. It doesn't really matter. I don't really want to be playing any of those cards, but last pick. These actually aren't the worst last picks there. Like, those are cards that we may end up playing. I'm going to hide them for now. I may end up showing them later. I kind of even want to hide this. But I'd like to be a little more combo-y than this. Just get dudes in the graveyard and reanimate them on turns 1, 2, or 3, and then just win with them. And let's see. God, my phone is blowing up here. Let's see what we open up in pack 2 here. We were just talking about Necropotence. Okay, there's a lot of really good cards here. Necropotence is awesome, Strip Mine is awesome, but I think that in the deck we are currently playing, and I know a lot of people are going to disagree with this pick, but I kind of want to take the Una's Prowler, just because we really do just have a deck that just wants to, I mean, we have Reanimate and Exhume and Recurring Nightmare. We just want to be getting things to the getting huge things to the graveyard. So I'm going to be drafting quite a few fatties here, and I'm actually going to show, we had the Broodmate Dragon, which I may actually end up playing if I get any kind of red fixing. I'll go ahead and leave everything showed for now. Una's Prowler is definitely not the epitome of power, but in the deck that we're currently playing, I think that it's gonna be the best. And it's amazing how many times you'll see something like Necropotent's Wheel